Is watching and you need your logo to be perfect, you need certainty. At 4imprint, we give you the...
Let's go Rays! Let's go Rays! Let's go Rays! Let's go Rays! Who are these guys? I'm left speechless. I am left speechless. The Tampa Bay Rays beat the Astros in Game 4, forcing a Game 5 in Houston. This team, down 2-0 in the series, pushed to the brink of elimination. They don't quit. They don't give up. They keep fighting back. They've now won 2 straight games, forcing a Game 5. Not only a Game 5, but a Game 5 versus arguably the best team in Major League Baseball right now. Oh my, I don't even know what to say. I love this team. I love this team. Today was Diego Castillo in the bullpen versus Justin Verlander. Obviously, not many people think that the Rays are going to beat Justin Verlander when you have a bullpen day. 6 pitchers were used for the Rays today. Yarbrough recorded the win. He played innings 2 and 3, 2 hits, 0 walks, 0 runs, 2 strikeouts. Solid performance from Yarbrough. Here we go. Top of the first, George Springer singles. Brantley called out on strikes. Altuve strikes out. Bregman strikes out. Bottom of the first comes Austin Meadows strikes out. Austin Meadows, where have you been? You have had one of the quietest bats in the postseason for the Rays so far after leading this team in home runs in the regular season. Meadows, you need to pick it up, buddy. You've got to start getting some hits in. Because right now, your bat is being silenced by Houston. That has to change. So Meadows strikes out swinging. Then Tommy Pham hits a solo home run to open up the scoring off of Justin Verlander in the first inning. The first inning, 1-0 Tampa. Ji-Man Choi walks. Then Garcia singles. Brandon Lau then flies out. Brandon Lau, he's been below average for the Rays this series. The only highlight he's had so far was the solo home run yesterday. He's been swinging at really shitty pitches all series long. He's got to change that. He's got to fix that. Darno then singles. Ji-Man Choi scores. 2-0 Tampa Bay in the first inning off of Justin Verlander. Joey Wendell then doubled. Garcia scores. 3-0 Rays. Then Kiermaier strikes out. Top of the second, Alvarez pops up. Gurriel walks. Correa pops up. Ryan Yarbrough relieves Diego Castillo, and then Reddick lines out. Bottom of the second, Adames lines out. Meadows flies out. Pham singles. Pham's not quiet this postseason at all. Choi then walks again, and then Garcia strikes out. Chirinos lines out. Springer grounds out. Brantley grounds out. 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the third, Lau hits a ground rule double. Darno then grounds out. Joey Wendell strikes out. Then Kiermaier grounds out. Altuve singles. Bregman flies out. Alvarez doubles. Altuve running home gets thrown out in what could have been one of the greatest relays ever. This relay had to be flawless for the Rays to throw out Altuve. And it was damn that. It was the definition of flawless. Amazing. Incredible, incredible play from Kiermaier and Adames and even Darno at the end there. All 3 players perfecting a relay, throwing out Altuve at home. Nick Anderson then replaces Yarbrough, and then Gurriel grounds out. Willy Adames then hits a solo homer off of Justin Verlander to open up the bottom of the 4th inning. 4-0 Tampa Bay. Meadows then strikes out. Pham lines out. Ji-Man Choi walks for the 3rd time in this game. Then, in the 4th inning, Justin Verlander is done. Avisail Garcia singles, and then Brandon Lau strikes out. In the 5th inning, Correa would fly out. Reddick would fly out. Chirinos called out on strikes. Another 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 5th, Travis Darno hit by a pitch. Wendell grounds into a double play. Kiermaier singles. Adames walks, and then Austin Meadows strikes out. Top of the 6th, Springer singles. Then Michael Brantley lines out into a double play. An unassisted double play by none other than Ji-Man Choi. Choi to the world, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible. Hell of a game for Ji-Man Choi. You might as well call him the MVP. Defensively and offensively, taking A lot of good pitches. Tommy Pham singles. Choi strikes out. Garcia singles. Brandon Loush strikes out. And then Travis d'Arnaud grounds out. Top of the 7th, a Bregman fly out, an Alvarez strikeout, and a Gurriel line up another 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 7th, Joey Wendell lines out. Kiermaier flies out. Adames lines out. 1-2-3 inning. Colin Poche then came in for the Rays. Gets Correa to ground out. Diaz then strikes out. And then Robinson Chirinos hits a solo homer. Gets the Astros on the board for the first run of the day. And then he was immediately relieved with Emilio Pagan. Springer would then fly out to end the top of the 8th. Bottom of the 8th, Meadows strikes out, Pham lines out, Choi singles, Garcia singles, Brandon Loush strikes out. And then top of the 9th, Emilio Pagan came in and I started to get actually really nervous because, as you know, this was an elimination game for the Rays. If they lose, they're out of the playoffs. It started to get a little bit scary. The top of the 9th opened up with a Brantley fly out. Altuve then walked, and then Bregman singled. So you got two guys on with the potential tying runner at the plate. So, it gets scary, and it's a do-or-die game for the Rays, so Kevin Cash puts in Blake Snell to close out the game. Blake Snell then strikes out Alvarez, and then gets Gurriel to ground out. Blake Snell, ladies and gentlemen, becomes the second player in MLB history to record a postseason save in his first career relief appearance. How about that? Blake Snell with the save. This team, man, they don't give up. There's no quit in the Rays. There just isn't. And now we're going back to Houston for an elimination game. Winner take all. Winner moves on. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's gonna get crazy. For the Rays have an off day tomorrow. But tomorrow is a great day for baseball games because there's a game 5 between Atlanta and St. Louis. Winner moves on. And there's also a game 5 between Nationals-Dodgers. And so, can the Nationals upset the Dodgers? I'd like to see it. I'm getting bored of seeing the Dodgers make it to the NLCS every year. I'd love to see the Nationals upset them there. But, it's just crazy. Tropicana Field, once again, was electric today. Although I wasn't there, you heard it on the TV. The Rays fans were loud. They were loud. 32,000 in attendance of a max capacity of 35,000. So less than 3,000 tickets were left sitting. You can talk all the shit you want. Oh, the Rays didn't sell out a postseason game. Well, neither did the Nationals yesterday. Nationals didn't sell out yesterday. In fact, they had a whole section that was nearly empty. You can find that on Twitter somewhere. Maybe you should move the Nationals back to Montreal. It's ridiculous. I'm in disbelief right now. The Rays, after going down 0-2 in the series, have come back and tied the series 2 apiece, and they have forced a winner-take-all game against the greatest team in the MLB currently. Houston has decided to start Garrett Cole in Game 5, and you guys know he owned the Rays in Houston in Game 2. The Rays, they could have come back in that game when the bullpen came in for Houston because, we had the bases loaded with 0 outs to open up the 9th. We only got 1 run, and it wasn't enough. We lost that game. But I'm just saying, if the bats could have been clutch there, if the Rays could have been clutch, we might have won this series tonight. But you can't look in the past. The past it's over. You have to move forward. You have to focus on what's important now. And what's important now is Game 5. Garrett Cole is starting for the Astros, and it's not going to be easy at all to win this game because it's in Houston. In fact, I really don't expect the Rays to win this game, but I'm just going to take the opportunity to say this while I can. This has been a hell of a season for the Tampa Bay Rays. One of their best seasons in franchise history. And as a fan, I am so proud of what this team has accomplished this year. Regardless of how Game 5 goes, I consider this season a success for Rays baseball. I really do. You open the season with the lowest payroll in the majors. You win 96 games, and you make the playoffs. You win the wild card game, and then you force a Game 5 against the best team in the majors. That's not easy to do. You have to give Kevin Cash a lot of credit for that accomplishment because there's not very many managers in the league who are capable of getting a team that far. And if I got to vote, I would vote for Kevin Cash, Manager of the Year. Because like I said, there aren't very many managers who can do that to a team like the Rays. And Cash has done just that. So this Thursday is going to be crazy. Rays, Astros, Game 5. I can't believe I'm saying it. Game 5. Winner goes on to play the Yankees in the American League Championship Series. Winner of that series goes to the World Series. How does that sound as a small market fan, Rays fans? How does that sound? The Rays could make the World Series if they win 4 more games. If they win 4, then that's the magic number to get to the World Series, and that's incredible. The Yankees, regardless whether they play the Astros or the Rays, they're not going to be easy to take down. The Yankees are really good. I guess their only downfall is the pitching. Their pitching isn't what they're known as, really. Their offense is really what's powered them through this season because they have a really strong lineup. I can't believe this team. The Rays, they believe they can do it. They believe in each other. They are confident. They don't quit. They don't quit at all. And all I have to say to that is raise up. Raise up. Rays win. Game 5 is played this Thursday. Rays fans, get excited. Get crazy. I will see you then. And what I really do hope is a positive video. I'll see you then. Go Rays. Peace out.